Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Unions, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame Romance general readings, Life Path and Purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to Twin Flame Guidance, where I guide you on a twin flame topic. And today's topic is why you shouldn't try to manifest your divine masculine twin flame, why I wouldn't, and why you shouldn't either. So if you're interested in that topic, do stay tuned. It's interesting. In the earlier days of my twin flame journey, now, for some of you that have been following me since the beginning of my journey or toward the beginning of my journey in 2019, actually, I started my journey in 2018. I didn't start posting twin flame videos until February of 2019 when I was trying to figure it out. And I was trying to reach out to people on YouTube to see if anybody else was experiencing the same things that I was experiencing. So now I am almost at 5 years on my twin flame journey. I can't believe it's almost been 5 years. That is insanity to me. But in the beginning, even the first 2 years, 2 or 3 years, I would say, in the first 2 or 3 years of my twin flame journey, I spent an awful lot of time doing meditations, manifestation meditations, affirmations to try to manifest my twin flame back into my life in the 3D physical world. And if you watch videos on manifestation or manifesting your person, you'll see titles on YouTube like, do this quick meditation and manifest your specific person, or do these incantations and your specific person will come to you, or do this and your specific person will call or text you. Now, let me tell you why I would never, ever do this ever again, and why perhaps it's in your highest good not to do this either. As a twin flame and as a spiritual being going through a spiritual awakening, what you might find is that manifestation works. It really, really works. It works for you in most things if you really place your attention on something and you go through the proper channels. In other words, if you let go of your ego and really ask for what is in your best and highest good, and do the meditations, do the incantations, do the affirmations, it's pretty easy to manifest. It might take some time, but generally speaking, it's pretty easy to manifest, and it's pretty cool too when that happens. For me personally, I started the power of manifestation back in 2005, when I read Dr. Deepak Chopra's book, The Spontaneous Fulfillment of Desire. I think it was around 2004 to 2005 that I had read that book. And I started the process of going through my lists of manifestations, and I had 2 lists. The first list were the items I wanted to manifest, and the second list were the items that I manifested. And it was super fascinating to follow those lists during that time period. And so when you are going through a spiritual upgrade, a spiritual awakening, and you have this realization of your ability to align with the universe in order to bring into your 3D physical life that which you desire, it's a pretty cool thing. It's pretty awesome to be able to manifest, if I may say so. I still think it's pretty cool. Now, before I learned how to actively manifest, I was a pretty good manifester. I was the person in childhood where I would win stuff all the time. So I was a good manifester. I just didn't know the method. I thought it was just I had good luck. But because you are learning to become a great manifester as someone who is naturally more spiritually awakened as you move through your twin flame journey, you can and will sometimes be able to manifest your divine masculine twin flame. Sometimes it'll work. You'll do these meditations, incantations, affirmations, and you'll be able to manifest them in the 3D. They might text, call you, ask to see you, and you'll be like, holy shoot. See, I'm not gonna swear on YouTube. Holy shoot, I'm able to manifest my divine masculine. And you're so surprised and happy, and you're like, this is amazing. This is so wonderful. But here's where I get a little real with you. And the reason why I say it's something you probably shouldn't do. And it's something that I would not do. Again, in my early days, sure, absolutely, at all costs. But in the past year or two, no, absolutely not. And here's why. As a great manifester, sure, you can manifest 3D interactions with your twin flame divine masculine. Of course you can. Because if you ask for something within your highest good, your divine counterpart is aligned with the highest goodness of your being. But that being said, they are probably not ready to be with you on a more permanent basis in the 3D. In other words, they are probably working through what they need to work through, clearing the karma they need to clear, getting rid of old, outdated relationships, paradigms, and habits, and you interrupting their pattern by manifesting them just caused another delay. Because it was something that you were doing to get them to notice you, to get them to come to you. Have you ever been doing a really, really important project in your home? Let's say you had to fix something and it was so important that you fix this, right? Like a leaky faucet or something like that. And you decided, hey, I have a little bit of know-how and wherewithal with, YouTube and a box of tools that I could probably do this. So you're in the middle of this huge project where you've just deconstructed piping and faucets and things like that. And your kid comes to you in an emergency situation, like, hey, my brother just hit me, my sister just hit me, and they won't stop hitting me. Then you have to get up, go solve the problem, come back to your project, and you kind of lose where you were. And then this might happen 2 or 3 times where your kids just constantly interrupt you and you're trying to finish this project. And you're just like, okay, enough is enough. You say to your kids, I don't want to hear another peep out of you until I am done with this project. Because it's distracting. It sidetracks you from the process that you're moving through, what you are trying to do. You're trying to get this project done. And it's the same thing with divine masculines, is sure, it could work. Your manifestations will likely work at least 50% of the time with the divine masculine. But that being said, you will sidetrack them from doing their own work that they need to do on their own, that they can't possibly do with you. When you sidetrack them, you are under the false belief that they are completely ready to be with you because they've come to your side, right? And just because they've come to your side doesn't necessarily mean that they're ready to be with you. But you are under the false pretense that, oh my God, my manifestation worked. My incantations worked. My meditation, my affirmations, they all worked. because voila, here is my divine masculine. And so you're under the false belief that like, oh, they must be ready because they're here. It's because you were doing something, right? Again, you were in that yang energy. You weren't in your yin receptive energy. You were in your action-oriented energy. In the early days, I did not understand this. In the early days, I just wanted to see my divine masculine at all costs. I wanted to have conversations with him. I wanted to see him physically. And so I did all those manifestations, right? I did all those meditations. I was like incantation, meditation, all of this. I was crazy with that stuff. And a lot of times it didn't work. And one of the reasons why it probably didn't work is because my DM is pretty high level spiritually aware. So on some level, especially the spiritual level, his spirit was probably like, no, dude, you can't go to her. You're not ready. So, but sometimes it did work where he would text me or reach out to me and I would get all giddy and I'd think like, oh my God, this is it. It's going to happen now. And no, it was because I was trying to actively do something to distract him from doing the work that he needs to do. I would highly encourage you to think things through and maybe let you get a shortcut from my experience so you don't have to go through so much of this on again, off again, on again, off again, distracting your DM from the work, the internal work that they need to do. Just think of that project. Think of the project in your home that you might be trying to accomplish and your kids interrupt you 20 times and you can't get the project done. So in the same way, let your divine masculine do their work, stop trying to manifest them, and they'll come to you when they're ready. They'll come to you when they're good and ready. You don't have to worry about it. All you need to do is release control, relax, sit back, and do your own life. Enjoy your own life. Work on your own problems. And so I hope this was helpful to you today, Twin Flame. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thanks for sharing this video with other Twin Flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 10 published books. You can join a Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp 1 or 2 or my meditation course. I also do a group coaching twice a month. All the links are below for that. And I will see you in the next video.